Hey guys, today I'm going to be giving you guys some tips for volleyball tryouts. I just played for my high school team and it's going to be my second year this year, so I'm not the most educated on it, but I know that I was really curious for the first time ever playing. So I'm just going to give you some tips and just some advice, and so yeah, let's get started. Alright, so first I'm going to start with what to wear. There's not really anything specific unless your high school team has some kind of outfit, but I'm just going to give you the basics. So, to start off with shoes, there is specific volleyball shoes, but you don't want to buy them before you know that you make the team, because that would just be a waste of money. And even if you can return them, it would just take up time that is useless and stuff. So, what I wore last year, my whole season, was the Nike running shoes. You can pretty much just wear any kind of sneakers just as long as they're like specifically for like working out or running or something like that. Don't wear like Converse or like Vans sneakers, because those definitely aren't going to work. They're not going to give you any traction, and you will definitely be sliding all over the gym floor and you will just look funny with them. So definitely don't wear like any kind of shoes like that. Just wear some nice good sneakers. Next is just like spandex or shorts. So you can wear spandex. Some people wear spandex, some people wear spandex and shorts, or like Sophie or Sophie shorts, however you say it, I don't know, or just some like exercise shorts. It doesn't really matter. These are just a pair of, what are they? Spandex, sorry. These are just a pair of spandex that I got last year for my high school team. So yeah, we just got those spandex. I don't have a t-shirt or anything to show, but pretty much just wear like a t-shirt. Yeah, you don't want to wear anything fancy or anything that you really like, because you will probably ruin it. You're going to get it all sweaty. You might be diving on the floor. Tryouts, maybe not, but definitely even for just practice, you don't want to wear any nice clothes. So yeah, just don't wear anything nice. Wear a t-shirt or some kind of exercise tank top. Obviously, if you're a girl, you want to wear some kind of sports bra so you're not like bouncing all over the place. Yeah. And I do have these volleyball knee pads. And so for tryouts, they're not essential, especially if it's your first time trying out, just because a lot of people might not make the team. So you don't want to go out along with the shoes. You don't want to go out and buy a bunch of equipment and then not be able to use it because you didn't make the team. So I just have these knee pads, and I know they're very big. They're so thick and they're very bulky, and I'm not saying that ones like this are necessary. I just had them already, so I wasn't gonna go out and buy new ones. Any knee pads work the same, so there's not like a specific type you should get, the skinny ones or the thick ones. It kind of, anything is gonna help. So yeah, just go ahead, and if you already have knee pads, wear them, but most likely for tryouts, you're not gonna be like diving all over the floor, so you might not need them unless you're more like experienced. Then they might have you doing that, but most likely not, just for tryout's sake. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about basic, like what to bring. So if you don't have like a big exercise bag, which a lot of people do, but I however didn't, so I just brought this like string bag that, yeah, you just pull it and it opens. I mean, it's not really explaining, everybody probably knows what this is. You can use any kind. This is just a random bag that I already had. I wasn't sure where I got it, but I know I had it for like ever. So in it, I only have one thing, but I'm just gonna explain different things. I have a deodorant. Woo, that's exciting. I definitely don't want to smell. But so what you should bring in like a bag is definitely waters, probably like 2 or 3 waters depending on how long it is. So yeah, you definitely want to bring a lot of like fluids, and maybe even a snack for in case you don't go home in between, or like a sandwich or something like that if you do have time to like eat in between like sessions of tryouts or something like that. And you'll also want to bring like some chapstick. Okay, so about the like actual tryout, obviously all high school tryouts are different. It's gonna vary depending on the level your high school is and stuff like that. So definitely one thing which is pretty obvious, but I don't know, just in case you weren't sure, you want to be in the best of shape. For my high school, we have to run a mile in 8 minutes. Um, so yeah, that's definitely something like running. You want to work on that and cardio. We also have to do some lifts, and I'm not the best at that, but I am practicing. So yeah, just my coach like emails us like the different things that we're going to be doing at tryouts so we can prepare for it. So like maybe 5 lines or like suicides or something like that, just different like agility tests and stuff. So just get yourself prepared for that. You definitely don't want to walk in there after the summer not doing anything. All you did was sit down on the couch and eat, because that's mostly what I did last summer. Definitely you want to be in shape. You want to try your hardest anyways, even if you are in the best of shape you could be in the time that you had. Coaches look at who's trying, and it's not like you don't have to be the best at tryouts. They look at who has potential, who seems like they're actually trying like very hard to work and do what they're supposed to and different things like that. I noticed I was fiddling with my hair a lot, so I decided to throw that up. Anyways, so how you want to act is definitely going to impact like your tryouts, not necessarily on the coaches, but on the people. You don't want to walk in there and act like you're the best thing ever, even if you do have experience with the sport or whatever. You don't want people to not like you because you're just acting like full of yourself and stuff like that. You definitely want to be friendly, but you don't want to be too shy. If you are a shy person, which I am to new people, that's fine. Just don't be too obnoxious. Definitely, people don't like obnoxious people, and most people that are obnoxious don't take things very seriously. And if you're not gonna take the tryout seriously, the coaches aren't gonna like see you as something that they would want on their team. They definitely want a motivator, but not somebody who is just acting really obnoxious and rude about everything. Also, if you have any questions like to the coach, don't be afraid to ask. Coaches aren't like they want you to ask questions. They're not going to be like, "Oh, she didn't know this. She's not going to be good." Like, don't assume that, because they definitely want you to ask, so then they know that you were curious but you found out the thing. And also, one other thing is, if you're worried about not knowing the sport, obviously walking into their new coaches expect people to not understand the sport right away. So they're not gonna look at you funny if you don't know what they're talking about, a certain like drill or something like that. There are many videos on YouTube that explain basics of volleyball. So if you have a volleyball, then maybe you want to look those up and just like get prepared. So yeah, don't worry about knowing the sport, because I know walking into it I wasn't very experienced. I just knew that my sister played and I watched her like play a lot. That's really the only experience I had with it. So just practice your hardest, or if you're not experienced, you're not going to be expected to know everything. So yeah, just try. Don't be too nervous about not knowing stuff, because definitely I was, and there was no point to me even being nervous. So yeah, if you have any more questions, just comment them below and I will try to get back to you, or message me. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.